Alright guys, so today we're going to be looking into a poem by Dylan Thomas. It's a famous poem. I believe it won the Pulitzer. It's called Do Not Go Gentle Into That Good Night. And we're going to do an exercise called Say, Mean, Matter, to sort of look into the poem a little more. So you guys have pens out, and what I want you to do, we're just going to start with say. So I want you to read through the poem. There's some different interpretations of it, and any word or phrase or line in it that kind of sticks out as odd to you or that you don't understand fully, I want you to write it down in the say column, or just write it down on your paper, and then we're going to go through it on the board and talk about what it means and why it matters to the overall theme of the poem, and just discuss it. So read through it, and any word or phrase that you find kind of out of place that confuses you, just write down. Who has a say? Yeah, go ahead.
Wild men who caught and sang the sun.
Wild men who...
Wild.
Oh, wild. Wild men.
Oh, wild.
Sorry. Wild men who caught... So, I'm just going to put ... after that. Okay. Does anybody have an idea? Hold on, we're going to talk about what it means. Does anybody have an idea as to, in the context of this poem, what it might mean?
Yes.
What do you think?
They're partners.
Who are partners?
The wild men.
I don't think so.
Like in crime. Like partners in crime.
Well, what...
People who live to the fullest.
Does anybody have an idea of what this poem might be about?
Catching
Dying.
It's death.
Dying and death, okay. And there's men that they're talking about at the beginning of those three paragraphs. Good men, wild men, grave men. And it seems like they're kind of talking about how they deal with death and how they live and die. So wild men who caught and sang the sun in flight. Any idea?
They
People
capture
who
the
live
pilot.
life to the fullest.
People live life to the fullest, so people who embrace the sun, maybe embracing living life, okay? And why is it important to this poem? What does that have to do with this poem?
It's about like ending your life strong, living like a full life.
Right. So that's kind of the moral of the poem, right?
Yeah.
Carpe diem.
Good. Who else has a say? Yes, Cameron.
Blind eyes could blaze like meteors and be gaudy.
So blind eyes could blaze like meteors and be gay. So let's read this paragraph. Brave men near death who see with blinding sight. Blind eyes could blaze like meteors and be gay. Rage, rage against the dying of light. So we have men near death who see with blinding sight. Blind eyes could blaze like meteors. Anybody have an idea what that might mean? Interpretation? Troy, you've read this poem before. What do you think that means?
I'm sorry. Guess you probably can.
Yeah, right here. And be gaudy.
So despite that maybe they're dying in their state of suffering, they can still find a way to be happy.
Right. So these are men near death, but they can still see with blinding sight, and their blind eyes could blaze like meteors. And see that the theme of light, talked about embracing the sun, maybe seizing the day. And these are men near death who can
Still be happy.
they can still be happy. Their eyes can blaze like meteors and be gay. Of course, now we use the term gay as a homosexual, right? But gay also means happy, of
I
course.
thought that was gaudy.
Okay, so mean is to die happily, maybe. And that, of course, ties into our theme of seizing the day. Any other meaning? coming to mind?
Bushido, honor.
Bushido? Okay, so Bushido's definitely probably fit
They
into
love to
this.
die. They love to carve up a triangle in their stomach and
I'm putting Bushido on the board. And, alright, how about one more say? We had a word or line, yes.
The wise men at their end know dark is right. Because their words have forked no lightning, they do not grow gentle in dark at night.
Wise men at the end. Okay, wise men at the end. Where are we? What paragraph?
Mark that as
Two.
right.
Two. Okay. The wise men at their end know dark is right.
They know death is coming. They
Right.
know
Wise
it's
men
time.
know that death's gonna happen no matter what, right? Because their words had forked no lightning, they do not go gentle into that good night. Because their words had forked no lightning,
They've been changing them. The words are changing.
so their words didn't fork, their words didn't change their path. And then it says, do not go gentle into that good night. So they didn't stray from the path of what? What's
their
our theme?
convictions.
Their convictions.
Bushido code.
I see. Austin.
Yeah, sorry, were you calling?
Yeah, but I didn't figure you'd pick up
I'm filming this little lesson.
your film.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
It's not his fault.
Okay, so we have this theme of ending life strong and carpe diem. So wise men know that death is the end, and forked no lightning. They're not straying from their strengths, right, and living life to the fullest. Do not go gentle into that good night. What does do not go gentle into that good night? Fight for your life.
Don't take death or don't
submit.
Don't accept it. Don't give up. And don't submit, right?
And life
Go
strong.
strong into death. Yeah.
Our theme.
Well, not go strong.
Bushido's
into death,
gonna like
not
that.
resisting that. Or if you're gonna die, then go strong into it.
You're gonna die like.
They don't succumb. Die with strength.
Die with honor.
Strength and honor.
Honor thyself.
Anybody else have a say that they want to share? I think we kind of grasped the poem pretty well, and you guys can see how it comes together.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think of this strategy of doing it the say, mean, matter?
I like
I like it.
Think it works? Could work with other poems and stuff?
that. Yeah.
Anybody have any questions? Thoughts? Alright, great.